Frame stabilize. Really probably should be using DxTory for this part. Come on. Let me keep control of my game. Okay, there we go. Oh, should probably look at my chat too. Should also probably tweet about it, but yeah. Options here. That may be the best option. Hello everybody, how are you? 1.3 is out. Well, 1.31? Yeah. 1.3.1. I'm going to switch this over to DxTory, I think, see if I get more performance. Screen region off. It's really not any better. It's actually a little worse. Actually, I don't have DxTory actually recording to disk. No, it's just doing actual output. Oh well. Okay, do I want to have any more lower support beams? Be the halfway point between you guys. Does that look still halfway? It's 4 and 4, wow. So DxTory does what both Fraps and XSplit do, but not quite as well as either. No. Well, it can do what Fraps does, and in many cases it does it better. Most of the time. Well, it depends. As far as XSplit, it doesn't have the ability to stream. However, it does have the ability to export as a direct show filter, which means you can import it as any sort of camera in XSplit or... well, actually, if you use DxTory plus, what's it called? Flash Media Live Encoder, you technically could get around using XSplit. Because that would allow you to take it as a camera source into FMLE and then stream it to Twitch. But of course, it would have to be things that DxTory itself recognizes. For example, DxTory doesn't have something similar to XSplit screen region functionality. And yes, XSplit has its own screen capture. Let me set this today. Okay, Actually, I believe Flash Media Live Encoder does work on Linux, but you still need something to feed it in as a camera. Do I want to sit on top, or do I want it to be sort of interleaved? think I want it to just be on top. Question is, what kind of pattern? Do I like the new gravel texture? That changed again? Oh, this gravel texture? No, not really. The reason I don't like it... Actually, it doesn't look as bad as I thought. It doesn't... When you look at it from the side, that isn't really well lit, it looks like it's trying to be, like, fake bump mapped, but it isn't really. So it makes it look like it's... It just looks wrong. It tries to provide an illusion of depth, but does so incorrectly. And no, this is not single player. But no, you can't get on because this is a secret location. Now someone's beeping at me. Why am I getting two completely separate beeps? I must have bumped something on here that allows that to happen. What? It's not that secret, or what? Totally secret. How do I want the spawn platform to look? I've already got this nice woody bits here. This floaty mouse is a problem. Oh yeah, I should probably tweet, shouldn't I? Twitter.com. Oh, it's Google Talk that's beeping, that's what that noise is. Streaming a bit of... Can't spell. Okay. Twittered. Actually, my mouse I'm using currently is the Razer Imperator. And yeah, it does occasionally get a little floaty. I think it's a driver problem. I really should see if I can update something. Or maybe decrease the sample rate. Which, not normally what you want, but... better that than being floaty. How do I want these to actually... Actually, I don't think I want to lose that spot yet. And how do I want it to be covered? I'll work on the cover first. World Edit, how I miss you. How's that gonna look? It's gonna look kinda cool. Anchor pieces may need to be... Ooh. Notice any performance changes in 1.3? Not really. Or not yet, anyway. Now I can either have them meet in the center and be symmetrical, or I can have these come from the other direction and be sort of rotationally symmetrical. Wait, do I have that one intercept that? It goes next to it, so... Okay. Wrong direction, sir. There we go. Well, they haven't really fixed the main problem with my performance with Minecraft right now, which is the client-side lighting bugs that cause it to suddenly drop to unusable. But they shouldn't have destroyed your single-player world. What happened to it? I have noticed that in XSplit, it's occasionally made things feel a little floatier. I'm not sure if it's something that I've done to something else, like driver updates or whatnot. It's getting a bit annoying. No, up. Your place for rotated wood feels a little awkward. A bit. But the fact that you can do it is quite nice. God damn it, is it never day? Like I said, I'm gonna do the top and suddenly I end up spending time doing the bottom. sure that would be appropriate. Got multiple stair colors. We've got sandstone stairs, sandstone stairs, sandstone stairs. So these come up by one. Eventually, maybe two. What? Alright, so what am I gonna actually make the ground out of? I kinda wanna line this with like upper halves of half slabs first. Can I do that? I can do that, right? I can put that there? Yes, I can. One point three generation is stupid. Are the chunks generating oddly? I haven't really noticed. What am I building by any chance? Or what am I building anyway? Gosh, my brain is not working right now. I am building spawn on my secret private server. kind of ugly. Right, I did something a little different, didn't I? Yeah, I didn't like this one. That's what's different. Actually, wait, why is my brain not working? Brain work. Oh, I see what I did differently. This here is actually there. And yes, Muyang updated. Or whatever you want to call their weird company name. Is that it? That is it. How did you get down there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Mouse is really being... Is there any like option to make that be less derpy? Oh, wait, is this new? Yeah, that makes me happy right there. And I believe it's M. Night Shyamalan is how that name is pronounced. I wonder what the M stands for. It's probably a secret twist. It's not the mouse sensitivity slider, because normally it's fine. It's that whenever the frame rate dips below a certain level, it starts to get floaty. Which means when my frame rate is high, it's fine. When I'm not, it's not. So there's some sort of like mouse movement button, smooth motion button. So do I really like this color here, or do I want like normal half slabs? Oops, that's not the one I wanted. Actually, maybe I do want the red. My average frames per second is between 300 and 10. it's all over the place because when you stream, who the fuck knows? Right now, I am getting, what, 30, 40? And again, I have a fairly beefy machine. It's just that Minecraft sucks when it comes to this kind of thing. When I'm not streaming, I get, you know, infinite frames per second. Do I like the way that looks? Let's see what this does here. Yes, it's been well established that I have all the frames. Doesn't cross the midpoint yet, does it? No. How much did my build cost? I don't remember, actually. It's been a while. Are we in the middle yet? The middle is these 2 bricks. That is okay, I believe. They look kind of like spooky derpy faces. Oh well, we will deal. And yes, sideways logs are new. And quite awesome. You're not really watching art happen. I'm just, filling in squares as I go. Someone's telling me I messed up. I don't think I did. Actually, wow. Maybe those don't merge as well as I thought. Because this is the middle right here. Which means it's actually not going to be like that. Because it's not a perfect square. It's just going to be more H-shaped. And less I-shaped. There we go. This one's no longer like those there. Should make those like so. Hey, do 123 is asking how you get viewers on your stream. I really don't know. You will have to ask individual watchers what they come around for. We can change that if we don't like it. Does that continue through? Technically, it continues all the way till it meets up with the other one. Apparently people say they come for my voice. I actually don't feel that I have a very good voice, but thank you. I'm definitely gonna want to change that. And somebody's beeping me. JT Patino is asking, what am I doing? I am building a spawn platform on my secret private 1.3 server. I figure I might as well stream it. I haven't streamed in a while. Oh yes, most people come for the grilled cheese sandwiches. Grilled cheese. Let's see, is that correct? Thus far, it is. Stop messaging me. So 2 or 3, that is that many. Come on the side. And yes, I do have a mechanical keyboard. I'm currently using the Razer Black Widow. When I am doing my retro streams, I am utilizing a DOS keyboard. One of the older ones. Come on, stop being so floaty, mouse. I actually bought the Black Widow because of the macro buttons on the side. It really helps for streaming. That way I can push buttons that, you know, they switch from here to here to here. And the newer XSplit actually has fixed most of the... come on, XSplit, catch up. There we go. The newer XSplit has actually fixed the key delay where I'd have to like keep hammering the keys over and over again. And this has got to re-stabilize. Pretty sure the floaty stuff is XSplit's fault. Did I miss a... I did miss a point here. Come on. Did I just end up doing that like that? I did. Come on! Let me control my game. Oh, yeah, this is off by one. Actually, I kind of like where it is, though. That will mean this will disappear. No, I'm actually not that bad at aiming my mouse. It's just that it's being floaty. I swear they've shortened day length. And I am completely unable to spell. That is acceptable. I know if I'm not going to draw a cute Zimby in here. Wait, battle baby zombies? Just interview and just tweet baby zombies. Aww. That is adorable. He's all pants. Okay, this is now officially a spawn platform. It is in the protected area. Let's see, I usually like to put that stuff on fences because it looks kind of weird. And now we also need torches. Signs, too. Signs. Torch. Actually, do I want torches or do I want those lovely new lantern, or what are they called? Redstone lamps. That means we're also going to want levers. Stop flipping directions. Let's make it on the two outer ones. That way someone flicks it, it'll stay lit. God, I have hiccups. Now that's a new thing that I like. That one. I'll also light up down here a little bit. Okay, so 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Fourteen, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So in theory, they might be able to spawn on the fences. I don't know if that's possible. don't know what the heck I'm doing. You know how obnoxious it is to place water in vanilla? There is a... what is it called? Glowstone. There is a nice little shortcut that you can just do. In theory, I believe this should melt everything. The real question is how much water gets absorbed. Nope, no need for dispensers. This is something that I don't ever want to refill. This is more just so that, you know, people read what's up, and then they hop off, and go start their crap. Anyway, we'll uncover that in a bit. See? Water. Ice is still there, though. Let's get our fences back. See if it managed to. Still hasn't melted that one yet. Also, melt times are entirely random. Okay, where's the spot that's least likely to get creepered? Actually, I may make this a different color. Alright, nothing else to really say. Oh. Okay. And probably should make this a little bit illuminated. Looks like it should not have any mob spawns. So remember, right, these are 15, so 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 11. Okay, good. No, this is a server that's been up for like 2 years, so don't expect to see this ever again. Redstone lamps are fucked up. How are they fucked up? Other than the fact that they don't ever want to... There we go. Let's see how the melting job is going on over here. Okay, good. Looks like most of the ice is melted. Just one brick left. Someone's gonna totally get this thing creepered. Good thing it's made out of water. I don't know what you're saying that the redstone lamps are fucked up. They're fine. There's nothing. There's nothing wrong here. The platform is not perfectly even because spawn actually happens on a vertex and not on a block. So to be the right number of blocks from spawn, I really don't have much control over that. Look at the left and right side of the platform. There's nothing... What? What? I mean, I'm not done dressing up the bottom part. If you're worried about these little posts and whatnot. The middle ones that are... What's wrong with these? They're fine. Oh, I have them on the opposite side. I don't really care, though. I guess I can just add more of them. Damn it. Switch. Lever. What do they call it on the stupid thing? Lever. God damn it, why is it always nighttime? And do I want to put a pillar here of this stuff? I guess that's okay. Okay. Did I put one up there? Do I want one out there? I don't want one out there. One in here. Alright, I consider that okay. Is there a little lava pool around here? Oh, come on, there's always a lava pool somewhere. Maybe at the bottom of the ravine. Lava. Ooh, there's some light. This is probably daylight. There we go. Hello, lava. Oh my goodness. How in the... Curious. This is also a surprisingly deep lava lake. For... Yeah, very deep. Okay. Let's make sure if it's possible to randomly spawn somewhere we don't want. Kill doesn't always work. Seems to have a countdown on it or something. Good. We face towards the sign like we like. All this stuff here is good. Though I didn't actually get rid of all this crap for some reason. Must say. Oops. We have a solution to that. Maybe one more there. Even if they do get creeper drop from here, they'll explode. Something's obnoxious. Am I doing a spawn place for a PvP? No, I've run a private Minecraft server for 2 years, and now that 1.3 is out, I had to update it and move spawn because of new terrain options and whatnot. And this is it. So this is not something that will be visible to most people. And no, you are not able to join. Especially right now, with vanilla being vanilla. Yes, this is the early LP stuff. Same server. It still exists. It's been on for ages. It has alpha chunks in it. Like, early alpha chunks. I actually haven't imported the stuff yet. I wrote a little script. How's that script doing, by the way? Really should see. It is barely done at all. Okay, it's gonna take a while. I'm currently using a script I wrote for MC Edit, not MC Edit, PYMC level, which MC Edit is built on, to export out my old world, and then I will import it in at a different offset, which will allow me to push it far, far away from base spawn. I was going to just move spawn, but the way the large biomes work, plus that I kept hitting ocean, and that was obnoxious, so... possible for something to spawn out here. And that would be troublesome. And fences don't merge with half blocks, right? At all? They do not. We want some... and a lever. This block might actually get a spawn. No, it definitely won't. I can either light up down here so that no mobs will spawn, or somehow wall this off so that it doesn't get creeper. Yeah, it's probably not a problem. It's nighttime. How nasty is it here? Not too bad. We have that there. Whoops. Yes, perfect, I think. This is the edge of destructible terrain right here. At least for players. Kind of want to test to see if new creepers... Actually, new creepers would almost certainly be able to damage stuff from here, but if they would be able to damage stuff down here... See if I should peel back this hill at all. Yeah, it goes okay. Acceptable spawn. Levers are destructible. But... not anymore. I don't know, creepers just seem to be making pretty deep holes now. Let's see if we can find one. There's one. Hello, creeper. How are you doing? I guess it's about the same as it always was. And this is hard mode, so they do full damage here. Any other messages that I need to say? Actually, don't like the look of that. And this here is actually spawn. Well, the vertex on, I guess, this side be spawn. I think. Well, that's done. I really don't have much to do now. Should disconnect from this server. Actually, wait, no other servers are going to be up. My export is still taking forever. It's currently not even close to being done. Yeah, it's maybe 10% done. If I want cleaner looking, what? Oh, the way to keep them, get them stuck on. Yeah, that's been in there for a while, but doesn't matter. It's not that important to me. This is not something people will spend very much time. You know, they'll spawn, read the sign, and then make a run for it. Okay. I will actually BRB. Alright, I am back. My screen stabilize here. Now until we have... Whoa, come on, screen stabilize. Maybe I have quality setting too high or something when I was messing with stuff, and for some reason it makes Minecraft go derpy. Anybody. Anyway. I don't know what to do right now. Well, I don't want to despoil the area. Despoil? Is that actually a word? Does it mean what I think it means? I don't know why my brain wanted to use despoil there. I don't want to damage any of the nature bits around here. Can't really play multiplayer Minecraft publicly right now because it's vanilla, and that means that all of the old vanilla stuff that a lot of people would just simply knock your shit offline still exists. So she says, Detroit! Exclamation point, smiley face. Hello. Welcome. Lost 10 viewers by BRB. No worries. What time is it? I can't LP the new Vex map because I do not want to expose myself to it because I'm going to do it later. I have plans to do it with, actually Lisa asked me first, so it'll likely be with Lisa. I know that OC Gamer and I are planning to have Cupcake Panic sometime in the future. We haven't actually decided on a map. And I know the new, I have heard the new Vex map is crazy. I heard still playing it, but I didn't actually watch his video feed because I didn't want to spoil any of it. It was just more like, Vetches. Can I do that? That looks kind of weird. And does it properly connect when I do that? It does. As expected. Now the code block is not in this one, is it? It's one of the earlier pre-releases. Oh, you can sort of partially write things. Did they change the artsy bits from when they first introduced books? Because I haven't really messed with any of this. Did Bucket update? I don't believe so. Let me start my laptop and keep an eye on this stuff. I doubt Bucket will update for a couple days. Code block is 1.4. Okay. Because I would love to mess around with that thingy. Keep says code block question mark. What is that? And apparently 1.4 of Minecraft, it'll be a block that you can add certain special tags to that it will do pretty much anything you want. Like click block get item, or click block instantly die. Or click block get food. Wait, glowstone got a new texture too? Glow. Can't spell glow. This is the same crappy texture I always remember. Actually, maybe not. whatever. It's trash. It's garbage. It's garbage. And yeah, I really don't like the new gravel texture. It doesn't work right. Greetings. You can hear me, right? Okay. Hello.
Hello.
How goes it?
Oh, I don't know. I had to get up earlier than usual today because Derp wants me to meet one of his derps over at his derp house in Derp Town.
I am streaming, by the way.
Oh, I know.
Okay, just making sure, because...
I'm aware. I don't know if they'll be able to identify them by the amount of derp.
Just by the derp scale.
I mean derp lovingly.
Mm-hmm. Any progress?
Yeah, I wanted to show you something before I go.
Okay, should I look at the place that, yeah?
Yeah, probably. Hold on. I ended up having to do other things. But I did some interesting stuff still.
Okay, I'm looking at the place where things would be looked at.
Hold on. XSplit has to use all the processing power in the world to start up in the quickest possible time they ever could achieve. 5 minutes.
You know, that is so true. That's why I don't close XSplit. It's like... thinking, it's like connected to a Steam source server. Doesn't matter
Bringing
how much...
up the primary cylinders. Oh
It
yeah,
starts the
source
process.
servers, man. Okay, I should be sending
Yes,
things to the place. Okay,
And don't forget gas.
shut up. What be this? Check this shit out.
Oh, if only my stream could see it. It's beautiful. It's like a million chocolate doves flying through the sky into a Hootie's mouth.
Has a boundary, and you can only go up and down this amount. So I've got some parallax going on there.
It's gorgeous. You know,
So that's what I did.
looking at it with its frame size, I really am liking the stylistic, artistic choices now. With the large pixels.
Indeed. It's very, it's perfect. Breaks down for the, you know, the, yeah. Measurements are easy.
Yes.
And I think size-wise it's going to be pretty much the right size. And I really, really like the parallax effect.
It is wonderful. It works far better than I thought it would immediately. Especially with the middle layer. Especially with the middle layer.
Oh yes, yeah. I did the farthest back layer first, and I was like, yeah, this is cool. But what else could I do? And then I thought, Random floating blocks.
Or potentially foggy cave mist or something.
Oh yeah, so many possibilities.
Any thoughts of having a layer possibly be alpha channeled so that a foggy cave mist would sort of foggy cave mist through everything?
Could do that. An animated layer. Maybe.
I don't want it to be too distracting.
Yeah. I am gonna have to probably make like a whole class or something for doing this stuff though, because I think gets a little chunky if I get too much going on. There's actually a whole lot more to the whole random middle layer block stuff.
Oh, those are
Like
actually random.
there's a whole floor. Well, no, not real random, just me putzing around. But the bottom of that picture has it has a floor to it. And if that was actually on camera, it causes it to slow down.
This is kind of mirroring to where it always loops around to the top.
Well, what I need to do is I need to implement a sort of viewport and only load things as they are about to enter the viewport. That's my theory at the moment, and based off a lot of things that I've examined, I think that's how
it's traditionally
done.
done on consoles as well. Mostly because of well, they usually want to do it just before, but you probably have leeway to do it a little more sparingly because you can just make the screen that much bigger. Because you have memory to waste compared to a absurdly small console.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you don't actually have to have it be exactly 1 pixel. Well, actually, an example would be the Game Boy has I want to say, virtual frame buffer size or whatever, a tile size of 256 by 256, but the screen window is only 160 by, what, 120, 144, something almost square like that. And it's able to...
They would load things off screen, right? The things that you're about to encounter.
Yes.
Bits of the world. In fact, I wonder... Do you think, like, for Zelda, they loaded all the nearby neighbor screens, each time they preloaded the 4 screens, or is the transition, that scrolling transition between screens, a loading step?
That is a loading step, from what I understand, and that's mostly due to technical limitations. Because could you imagine a Zelda-like game where the stuff that actually happened in the next room was happening? As in, mobs were moving and you could potentially hear something drop a bomb or something. that kind of stuff would be cute. But because the whole... if you've noticed, the whole action when you scroll from one screen to another pauses. Like, all the mobs disappear, and then it's... and then you're in the next screen. My audio's derpy. Hopefully the audio's fixed.
Well, at any rate, I need to definitely implement something of a viewport and a loading scheme for these sorts of things. This also makes me feel like I need to switch over to an event-based system so that, for example, to implement something like this, rather than having a bunch of highly specific code, I could just have some listener that, you know, all layers must move. Then those layers know how much they are supposed to move in various contexts. Probably only be one context for them. You know, an amount of speed applied to whatever their modifier is. That way, you know, I don't have to write specific move code for every single layer. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I might do a little bit of a rewrite.
No, it's fine. Does it look good? Then you make it right.
Yes. And I think then the next thing after that I'm going to do is probably animation.
For background tiles or for sprites?
For in general, it'll always be sprites.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it'll always be sprites anyway.
So what about getting a bouncy square colliding with objects?
Would it be lemon colored, or did you have some? Were you thinking of some other kind of square?
Just any kind of player object.
Or is it a juicy juicy square? I get you.
Square.
Yes, I wish I didn't have to go meet today, because I'd really love to mess about with this, but
Fully enhanced science.
gotta make the monies.
That would totally be awesome.
Alrighty, has a fun. I don't know what your schedule's like, but hopefully I'll be back before you fall asleep and we can work on some more ideas or something.
I woke up about 6 hours ago. 6 or 7.
Well, then you'll probably be asleep by the time I get back.
That is a possibility.
Yes. Alrighty, well, have a good one. I gotta roll out.
Alright, fleetings.
Pleadings.
Okay. Oh, now I'm getting beeped at again. Alright, let's see what I can do. Well, I can't mess with Minecraft right now. Can't play Vex's new map. I did that. Something relaxing. I do have tribes, but I just said something relaxing. My tribe is out of date though. 5. I've actually yet to convert it to a Steam install. It's still a, high command install. Skinnyfat guy says Space Megaforce looks hopeful. I don't know what Space Megaforce is. Space Megaforce. Oh. I can't really go in my retro room right now to play this. It's too... I'm gonna... Visitor... Still not gone. Yeah, Battle Kit is totally... Ooh, I should look up the, let's see, retro... Might be for sale. Is it for sale yet? Let's see. This morning I passed the final game onto Retro Zone to start production. The best estimate is 2 to 3 weeks from now, but I don't have anything definite. Let's see if they're offering it for sale at least. Does not appear. Okay. No, it's not I can't leave. There are people in the house. It's I can't use my retro room because they're sleeping. Because they didn't go to bed until 4 a.m. when they're trying to find a freaking apartment. Which means they're gonna miss most of the day. Where would I put that? Jamie Harmon says if you're into these sorts of games, Saints Row 3 can be somewhat relaxing. I'm actually going to do that co-op with somebody. I'm not sure who yet. I keep getting asked, and then we never schedule anything. And I can vaguely hear myself in the background. There we go. Dashboard is updated. Switching scenes. To re-enable the screen region there. Okay, what do I want to build? I want to start with a plane, because planes are the funniest. Jet fuel. Jet fuel. delta wings, which provide the most lift. Control surfaces. Greetings, control surfaces. Okay, good. Unfortunately, as badass as that looks, those wings need to be angled back up. There we go. That's preserving a little bit of badassery right there. Let's see if we can use the conventional tail. This thing is like the worst attachment device ever. God damn it. It always wants to go at some oblong angle. And look, it's willing to attach there, but not straight. There we go. Let's put some control surfaces back there. Hello, control surfaces. I think we're going to want a more standard tail fin. Actually, you know what? I do want a rudder. Is that properly centered? Yes. Okay. Wheels. Struts. Spent too much time I spent Inkscape. It's hurt my Kerbin creation muscle memory. Alright, let's see if this rolls without collapsing. I might want to actually have something cross between these two. There we go. Can you make gliders in this? Yes. You'll want to have it like be rocket launched or whatever, or you can have parts that detach to become glider-esque. Just realized I don't have anything plugged in here. Come on, finish, run the simulation. There we go, simulation is actually running. This seems surprisingly stable. Let's put some engines on it. He's already freaking out, even though there's no There's not even any engines. Let's see, do I want this to go fast? I think we do want this to go fast. And why did we not do that? We want this. Come on, you're green, you're green. You're so green. That's actually not going to do anything, but I do like the look of it a little. I don't want to move the gear, though. We'll just launch, see what happens. And I probably should drag the music thing down a little bit so that it is no longer horribly confusing. Okay, let us see if we can get this ready to launch. Engine power to full. $140 meters per second and it's still not airborne? Come on. Oh wait, there we go. You were airborne. This is doing quite well, actually. It was too easy. What's the fuel efficiency on these engines? Not bad. See what we can do to keep this airborne. Is this enough? Nope, not enough. Efficiency is below. The reason he said that is because if you click on a fuel silage, it says flow down there instead of the efficiency. For those of you wondering what we're talking about, on my YouTube channel I have a stream highlight. Falling with Style, Toy Story reference, yes. I almost said Cave Story reference and almost said yes to that as well, but Falling with Style. This is so pretty. Oh, by the way, the other day, which I guess was last week, what did I do? I managed to hit the sun with the Kerbin, and it was hilarious. It wasn't really that hilarious, it was just sort of like, it's really bright, and then it was over. The other day, which I guess was... I have no concept of time anymore, and... I don't know, I'm just doing really badly at things, so... Your concept of time is usually the first thing to go. Helios says this music fits real well for Kerbal. I guess. A lot of the Spacetown Savior stuff I think worked really well for it, especially when you just launch. This plane is so pretty. I need to put something on these little edge things though. I hope all the fuel's actually accessible. It has to be. I think. That actually is a good question. Are these center tanks ever going to get drained? I mean, the wings are cross-fuel capable. That's simply a question of whether it determines this is being attached to that. Yeah, it should be fine. Well, that's what helped what? The plane? It's doing fine. I'm sure it occasionally drifts to the left or right a little bit, but nothing a little proper trim couldn't fix. Mostly just seeing how long it goes. Since I'm able to fly effectively at... This really doesn't have too much lift, because it took till it essentially was off the runway before it took off. Now land this. No. No. Actually, this wouldn't be too hard to land. Unless it nosedives straight down, which happens sometimes. I may actually want to angle these flaps upward, so that way it is possible to, you know, do a nose over in this. Fly yes, land no. A lovely reference to the third Indiana Jones movie, which is my second favorite Indiana Jones movie. It does not look like a low-budget version of an X-Wing. Look at this. This is so much prettier than an X-Wing. An X-Wing only has this is 1/3 as much engines as an X-Wing. So clearly this is better. Let's see, Austin says, I love the Temple of Doom. My favorite is the original, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Melting Nazis. It's got melting Nazis in it. You can't really beat that. Messing with my... Oh, actually, that's probably why I'm drifting. I don't think my rudder is exactly centered on the... maybe it is. Are there other runways? Apparently there is one other runway. There is apparently a second Kerbal Space Command. I believe it is mostly off... Actually, you can't see my... Sort of the direction I'm looking. About 2/3 of the planet away. Let's see. Any movie with melting Nazis is a good movie. Are there any bad movies with melting Nazis? I can't think of any. Mudkip says, Cave Stories soundtrack, cute adorable face. Yes. Bad movie, Melting Nazi edition. Melting Nazis 2, Electric Boogaloo. Or Boogaloo.